While the top executives at WWE couldn't understand that booking The Rock to steal Cody's WrestleMania spot was a bad idea, there was one person who was smart enough to realize that, and that man is Cody Rhodes himself. Fightful Select reported this yesterday. Sources within WWE say that Cody is a company man and has long respected WWE's decision making, but claim that Cody actually voiced that he thought that the audience wouldn't react well to the change in creative direction for Mania before last Friday. Cody Rhodes himself was essentially warning WWE that this did not seem like a great idea. Did they listen to him? Clearly not. I really don't even think that this was Triple H's decision, to be honest with you guys. All the reports point to The Rock and other top executives legitimately thinking this was the right move. Sometimes it's best to listen to your talent that is out there every single night. They know what the audience wants more than anyone in the world. They are performing in front of all the people listening to every reaction. Cody's been wrestling in front of a WWE audience for the last 2 years, while The Rock's been in Hollywood studios for the last decade. I don't even think this was Cody trying to be selfish and trying to remain in his spot at the top. This was just him looking out for the company. They didn't listen to his warning, and look at the result. The fans hate The Rock. They don't want to see the dream match between the two cousins, and now everyone wants Cody Rhodes to finish his story. It's a huge mess that needs to be fixed, all because WWE and TKO didn't want to listen to the face of the company. This is what they deserve. Basically, Cody Rhodes was right all along. Speaking of Cody Rhodes and the entire situation, Dave Meltzer provided an interesting tweet that suggests Triple H knew about The Rock main eventing long before the Royal Rumble. The tweet says this: "My buddy Jay told me that since his tweets are private, I probably should note that the idea that Triple H didn't know about Rock signing with the company and him wrestling Reigns when he booked the Rumble is clearly not the case. He knew exactly what he was doing." This is an interesting tweet that tells us that Triple H knew about The Rock versus Roman Reigns happening long before the Rumble. Despite this, he still booked Cody Rhodes to win the Rumble. What sense does that make? I don't know, not much, honestly. This either means that Triple H planned out this entire storyline from the beginning and it's working, or Triple H was just hoping that he could push off the Rock match as long as possible. We'll find out what WWE has up their sleeves tomorrow during the WrestleMania 40 press conference. Until then, we don't really know what's going to happen. That is something that should be very interesting to watch. It might be must-watch TV. Seth Rollins recently even spoke out about The Rock. He doesn't seem too happy about Rocky either. This is what he said.
Hey, look, man, if The Rock wants to jump on the bandwagon, ride my coattails into WrestleMania, that's totally fine with me, man. That's fine with me. Look, I get it. WWE is as hot as it's ever been. We are selling out arenas, stadiums, any place we go right now is, huge. We just inked 2 massive deals, SmackDown to the USA Network, and Raw, my show, which I've been anchoring for the last decade, just signed the most lucrative television deal in the history of professional wrestling with Netflix, which is going to be a game changer starting next year. So we are living life right now, man. We are huge. And for The Rock to want to come on board now, jump on my WrestleMania, get his toes wet. I get it. So mad respect to him and everything he's done outside of here and everything he's done for our industry. So I got no problem with The Rock jumping on and doing his business for us, man. I mean, we appreciate having him. Like I said, he's riding my coattails. He just needs to remember that.
I love this. It's already, he's playing the heel a little bit. This is it. The Rock is just...
Oh, that's not a heel. World, There's no heel there. That's just accurate information. You can look it up. There's data to find that, man. Look at the numbers. Look at who's been on Monday Night Raw for the last 10 years more than anybody. It's me. It's this guy. I get the credit, not him. So he can come in, he can get what he wants, he can take his little piece, and then he can go back to Hollywood and do his thing. Because we got this thing. We don't need you. We love to have you, but we don't need you, big guy.
Yes! I love it!
And here's what Booker T had to say about the entire situation with The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns.
But I mean, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, you know me, I'm not about booking the show or anything, but I must, I got to talk about it because I said that if The Rock came back, how could you not do it? So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I don't know it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just tell you exactly the way I feel and the way I think things went down to perhaps, you know, while we getting to where we are right now. Or let me just go back. I feel like the timing is off. Okay. That I feel like the match, you know, Roman Rock, that's something that the people, damn it, they're gonna want to see it when they see it. All right. But the timing is off because Cody won the Royal Rumble. So you don't get a chance to call your shot and then say, here, I'm gonna give my shot. That's hard for anybody, I mean, a layperson to swallow. It's almost like saying, hey, I got a lottery ticket and I'm gonna give it to someone. So it's so I'm not gonna you know, book the match or anything like that. But I do feel like the match with Roman Rock can still happen, but maybe something else may have to happen as well, because you do not want to go into WrestleMania with the fans feeling a certain way about a match before it ever happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. That's just me. I could be wrong about that. If Cody wouldn't have won the Royal Rumble, we might be talking. It might be a totally different story. The fans may even feel a totally different way. Will they be pissed off Cody didn't win the Royal Rumble? Probably, you know, probably. But I think doing it this way, it almost like put yourself in a corner. But one thing I've always, you know, had the faith in is WWE trying to figure its way out of that corner and make the fans go, man, damn it, God, you know. So I'm thinking like that as well. Right now, it may look like we're in a little pickle, okay? But I think at the end of the day, I think it could really be corrected and make the fans get even more, you know, out of their money. Seriously.
In other news, the TD Garden might have accidentally leaked out Mercedes Money's AEW debut. WrestleVotes tweeted this. It appears TD Garden has spoiled Tony Khan's announcement for tonight. They just added a show for the March 13th episode of AEW, perhaps a bank holiday or something similar. I think at this point it's very obvious that that's where she's most likely going to debut, and it's probably a good idea to let her do it in her hometown. It'll probably help move tickets, and she'll get a good pop from the crowd. I hope Tony Khan does not move the debut because of this leak. Who really cares at the end of the day? Let Mercedes debut in her hometown. It should be a lot of fun. And the last thing I want to show off to end this video is what John Cena posted on Instagram. It's an hilarious photo. I think if you get the reference, you get the reference. Oh my God, John Cena's goated for this. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you all in the next video.